Well, thank you for having me. I am Ed Sullivan, State Representative. I represent R-Mundelein, the rural Lake Zurich area in general. My background has been property tax, but lately I have worked, I sit on a new committee that is working on education reform. It's a special committee that Speaker Madigan put together. We actually have another meeting tomorrow. So I've started to really engage in what has gone on with this issue. Last year we pushed for school vouchers, and we came up a little short. I was the lead Republican sponsor of the bill that failed by a few votes in the House. There's a new General Assembly, a little bit more conservative, a little bit more about school choice, and I think we're going to push that again. And once again, I'll be the Republican sponsor of that bill too. But what we're really focused on right now is a little bit more to do with teacher tenure, teacher strike provisions, how you hire and fire teachers, performance standards. Last year we came forth, and this was actually a good issue that we had all players, unions included, to talk about what are we going to do about standards, performance evaluations, how are we going to evaluate teachers and principals. And so we came up with a new set of standards that are being written. Half of it is going to be on how kids perform from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And then the other half will be local standards that are going to be developed, and they're still not developed yet. Based off of that, what do you do with those? So you got these standards, and you got these evaluations. What do they mean? Well, we're going to the next step, and that's this Education Reform Committee. And we're talking about using these standards based on how you attain tenure, you lose tenure, you have to start on a new track for tenure, hiring and firing. It's no longer going to be first in, last out. It's going to be, instead of you have a position opened up and you have the longest serving person goes into there, it's going to start, are they qualified to go into there? What's their performance standards? What's for the betterment of the school? And then if all else is equal, then we'll go to tenure. Then we'll go into that type of thing. That's one of the bigger aspects of this bill that we're talking about. The last one that I think for the school board members in here, if you think about why a lot of school board members have a hard time with contracts and sometimes give in to a lot of the union demands, it's because of the fear of a strike. And the fear of a strike is a very big tool for a union bargaining power to get what they want in essence. And listen, I don't want this to turn into we're against teachers. We have to really talk about what's right for our communities. You know, teachers are right for our communities, and I'll pay a teacher everything they're worth if they're producing results. So we want to get bad teachers out, we want to keep good teachers in. The strike provision will not do away with strikes, but bring school boards into a par, maybe a little bit ahead of the unions when it comes to strikes. So that's what's going on right now. We hope to have legislation written in the next month or two and passed by the end of the General Assembly that will be ready to go.